Live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. I got on my NWA shirt, which stands for Niggas with Attitude. My niggas with attitude. Sure am. Niggas is an Ethiopian term that denotes royalty. I'll go with that. So there you go. Whenever anybody asks you what the term niggas means, you can tell them. I was thinking the other day about when I first went and saw the Black Panther movie back in 2018. In 2018, when I went and seen Black Panther, that, ladies and gentlemen, was a cathartic experience. Now, before I get into my cathartic experience, let me have y'all do for me what y'all always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that you get alerts when new material comes out. Like this. If you digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share to the page. Now, back to Black Panther, initial release, 2018. You gotta understand something. I was called upon during a movie premiere to give like Black Panther 101 information, basically a brief history of who T'Challa was and what he means to Wakanda and the Marvel Universe in general. The crowd was very moved by my dissertation and information. I particularly noticed that there were a lot of children in the audience. Children who at the end of this movie came out very, very emotionally moved by it. So suffice to say, the Black Panther, T'Challa, has impacted people. It has made a difference in the lives of people. Imagine, if you will, what would have happened in, let's go 1989, when Batman came out. The 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton. Can you imagine what would have happened if they had pushed really, 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 really hard to not have Michael Keaton in that movie? What kind of movie would that have been? It would have been a movie with the Penguin and Catwoman. Who are you going to put in there? Oh, add Robin, and maybe somehow Robin would overcome the Penguin and Catwoman. But how are you going to have Robin if you don't have a Bruce Wayne or a Joker? You're not going to be able to tell that story with any kind of accuracy. And also, you cut off all the venues, all of the outs that you are given to be able to tell that story in a coherent, canonical way. You can't do that if you take things out. You can't do that if you rearrange them to satisfy a whim. And you certainly can't do that if you aren't being 100% honest and saying to yourself, there's nothing else in this movie that could carry the day other than the titular character. So we proceed on our current path. And my focus for this video, it isn't about me. It isn't about the recasters. It isn't even about the non-recasters. For me, it's about the children. When Black Panther came out, my friend and radio mate, Jasmine Smith, chartered a bus and went and picked up inner city children and took them. Yeah, we got inner city in Alaska. Yeah, there's inner city here. It just isn't. It isn't just black people though. And took them to see the Black Panther movie. That movie impacted them in a positive way. Did that movie impact them in a positive way because there was just a bunch of black people in it running around saying things or doing things? Did it impact them because of the action? MCU's known for the action in its movies. Did it impact them because of all of the beautiful black women in that movie? Angela Bassett is a beautiful woman. Lupita Nyong'o is a beautiful woman. Letitia Wright, a bit frail, but a beautiful woman nonetheless. Is that it? Or could it have been T'Challa? Could it have been? I once read an article where it talked about children seeing themselves in this skinny, nerdy looking man who is now playing a superhero who's a protector of Wakanda. That's what the article said. I'm not calling Chad nerdy. That's what the article said. So, have you talked to your children? Those of us who have children, and if you don't have children, have you talked to your little brothers? Have you talked to your little sisters? Have you told them? Have they processed the passing of Chadwick Boseman? And how do you know they processed the passing of Chadwick Boseman? Look at these little children loving them some T'Challa. I cannot even begin to imagine what these children's responses were when they were told the actor who plays T'Challa has passed. And these parents can't console their children by saying, "Worry not, little one. There will be another actor to take his place, just like another actor took Christopher Reeve's place when he died." So another actor isn't taking Chadwick Boseman's place. In fact, that place has been eliminated altogether. They may be driving a different narrative. They may be trying to tell the story their way. They may be lying and hiding vital information like Marvel is known to do with their movies. But one thing they're not doing is telling you that T'Challa, the titular character of the Black Panther franchise, is still alive. How you gonna break that to the babies if you haven't broken it to the babies already? Because when they get excited, when that trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever drops and they don't see any T'Challa, or worse, they see T'Challa's casket. They see T'Challa's funeral, and immediately those feelings of losing Chadwick Boseman come back. Ryan Coogler, Nate Moore, Kevin Feige, y'all didn't think your decision through. Oh, wait, you said you didn't think your decision through. This is what happens when you make decisions in minutes. Recast T'Challa. Save T'Challa. Help the babies. What? I know there are subscribers who've done videos similar to this where they talk about the impact on children. I don't expect a huge corporation filled with heartless people to even try to attempt to understand that. But it's ironic that the large company is Disney, a company classically known for catering to children. So in this particular instance, we ain't catering to the children this time. We don't give a damn what the children think. T'Challa ain't being recast. You ain't gonna see no T'Challa in this movie. He dead. Deal with it. That's what you telling the babies? All right. Well, I'm just gonna say it, I'm gonna attach Ryan Coogler's name to it because Ryan Coogler is signing off on killing T'Challa and saying, forget the babies. Attach Nate Moore's name to it because he's okaying Ryan Coogler not putting T'Challa in the movie and saying F the babies as well. And Kevin Feige is both of them's bosses, so he's saying F the babies too. Yo babies, my babies, everybody's babies, folks who idolize T'Challa, children, little boys and girls who idolize T'Challa, they aren't going to get to see their hero because Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler made a decision in minutes. That's what happens when you make million, billion, bajillion dollar decisions in minutes. So what do y'all think? Is this fair to the babies? Is this fair to the little ones who don't get to see their hero? I know I'd have been real upset if I was a little kid. Drop it in the comments, y'all. And as always, I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.